happy 2018. I cannot believe we are in 2018, but I'm really excited because one of my New Year's resolutions and goals as I continue my YouTube channel is to get more personal, get more real with you guys. I've done a couple vlogs in the past. I definitely want to incorporate more vlogging into my channel and just really start sharing the side of being positive and motivating that I'm really passionate about, and that's really true to myself. So yeah, that's my goal, and in order to kind of jumpstart that and run with that, I thought I would do a 50 facts about me video. I've never done one, and I figured no better way to start getting real and personal than sharing 50 facts about me. So I hope this video isn't too long, but I'm gonna stop rambling and jump into it. Okay, so fact number one, my name is Lizbeth Victoria Hernandez, and that is why my blog and my Instagram is called IMLVH, because I'm literally saying, hey, I'm Lizbeth Victoria Hernandez. Fact number two, I am 27 years old. Fact number three, my birthday is May 3rd. That makes me a Taurus. Number four, I am a Southern California kid through and through. I was born in downtown Los Angeles, but I grew up in a suburb called Whittier, and it's literally right between LA and Orange County. So I definitely am a mix of both worlds. Fact number five, I blame my mom and my best friend for encouraging me to start my YouTube channel. It's definitely not something to blame them about. It was more of a blogger. Like, I had my blog and I would share my outfits on that, but they were the ones that told me, like, Liz, you're so outgoing, you like talking to people, you're so random and just like comfortable trying new things and speaking to a camera when there's literally nobody in my office right now. And so they're definitely the ones that encouraged me to start. So if you like my channel, definitely thank them. And I'm very thankful for them too, because I've been really having a great time sharing content with you guys and figuring myself out. It's such an interesting process. If you want to learn about yourself, I definitely say start a YouTube channel, get on Instagram, be social, because what sticks and what people like is what's real and what's true to you. So definitely thankful for them encouraging me to start a channel, because this has been a really interesting process and definitely a growth process. So thanks to my mom, my best friend. Number six, I have my bachelor's degree as well as a master's degree. So I went to college and I went to graduate school. I went to a private liberal arts school here in Whittier, and it's called Whittier College. And what was amazing about that is I was able to self-design my degree, which means like you could pick and choose what you wanted to study. And I self-designed my degree in visual and business studies because I loved art. But the reason why I didn't want to go to an art school is because I love writing. I wanted to be forced to read different books, and I definitely got that experience. I had amazing philosophy classes and art history classes and political science classes. If you don't know exactly what you truly want to do, I definitely recommend college. Like, you are forced to immerse yourself into different subjects and topics that I know I wouldn't have searched on my own. And I look at school in that mindset of I look at school in a positive mindset that, you know, if you have the time and you can afford it and you can take the scholarships or the loans. I went to Whittier College on a scholarship, and I think it was so worth it. I really loved it, and I hated school. I'm gonna tell you, I hated school, and my high school advisor told me even to bother to try go into a private college or a public university. She recommended me going to a JC, and nothing's wrong with a JC. And I still decided to apply for some private schools, and I got in, and I was a little nervous because school is a lot and learning is a lot and there's a lot of studying and papers, but I thrived in college. High school, I'm telling you, I was the worst. I didn't know how to study. I failed tests. It was really annoying, and I did really well in college and then was inspired to pursue my master's degree, and I went to USC and I got my master's degree in communication. So yeah, if you ever want to hear more videos about my college experience, let me know in the comments below. I will be sure to explain it all and my tips and recommendations, and maybe you want to know how to get into college. Whatever you want, let me know in the comments below and I will go into more detail about my college experience. Fact number seven, I am the baby of 5 kids. Yes, I have 3 brothers and an older sister, and I'm the baby. I absolutely adore them, and it's really cool to be part of a family. I will say 3 of my siblings were from my dad's first marriage, so I didn't grow up with them living with us all living all together, but they are some of my biggest supports and rocks in my life. So it's really cool to have older siblings that can kind of guide you and give you advice. So I'm very lucky and I really love them. Is that 8? 5, 6. Fact number 8. Oh my gosh. Woo! Can't count, you guys. My favorite color is orange. Yes, I love orange, and it was actually another add to this fact, and it was actually the color of my first car. Yes, I had an orange car when I was 16 years old, and it was a Chevrolet HHR, one of those PT Cruiser looking cars, and I absolutely adored it. Fact number 9, I am Mexican American, I am Hispanic, I'm Latina. I was born in Los Angeles though, and my father's family is from Mexico, specifically San Luis Potosí, and my mom's side is from Texas and New Mexico, so definitely Latina, Hispanic through and through. Fact number 10. One thing I'm very proud about is I went to an all-girl Catholic high school, and I loved that experience. I loved rolling out of bed, not shaving my legs, no makeup. Literally, my hair was always in a top knot like this. Fact number 11. I'm just gonna go like this now. Fact number 11. I have a bad habit of doubting myself. I am breaking it in 2018, but that is a problem that I question and second guess, especially when I'm making a video for you guys or if I'm putting up an outfit photo. I can't tell you how many times I've deleted a photo or changed a whole outfit or stopped filming a video because I just didn't think it was good enough. But I've gotten better at that. You know, one of my girlfriends and YouTubers, Amy Serrano, like when you meet girls that can encourage you and support you and just tell you to, dude, like, who cares, stop doubting your shit, keep going with it. I'm so thankful to be surrounded by girls like that. So my best friend, my mom, Amy, they've all been really great at being like, Liz, stop overthinking it, just put it up. So I have a problem with doubting myself and I'm working on it. I don't have one favorite food, but I fucking love, excuse my language, I love carne asada tacos, but like legit street tacos. I'm talking about the small corn tortilla, carne asada, fresh salsa. That is my jam. I can go ham on a shrimp one, a chicken one. Love tacos. But I will also say I love sushi, specifically sugarfish sushi, and that is definitely like an LA thing. It's just simple, fresh sushi, no crazy like dynamite rolls. It's literally sushi or hand rolls, and they're amazing, so fresh, so good. And I also love this linguine pasta called fruta de mare, and it's literally fish pasta. Probably grosses some people out, but I fucking love it. It is like calamari, clams, shrimp, and like a tomato garlicky basil sauce. Another fact about me that I'm gonna add right now is I love food. That's why my range of food is tacos, sushi, and pasta. That was fact number 12. So fact number 13, here we go. Fact number 10, I love waking up early in the morning. I don't need coffee. I can't have caffeine. It just makes me too jittery and anxious. But I'm a morning person. I love waking up and I'll pray and meditate in the morning. I love reading in the morning. That was the only way I think I really got through college, was I figured that out, that I couldn't cram at night. I'd have to go to bed, wake up early, and just cram. My mind was just like fresh and calmer and more focused. But yeah, I love working on the morning, reading, meditating, praying. I annoy the shit out of my friends because when I wake up, I'm like, let's go, it's a new day, woo! And my best friends are like big coffee drinkers and they're like, shut up. But I've gotten better, so anytime I'm like that, I just literally hand my friends coffee, specifically my best friend, give her a latte, I'm like, good morning, let's go, let's get on with our day. Number 14, I interned at Vogue in college. The Vogue magazine, I interned for them. I loved it. I had a dream of interning with them. I definitely wanted that LC Whitney Port experience. I got that LC Whitney Port experience. I literally interned in the same office, and it was so rad to be on Teen Vogue shoots and CFDA events, and definitely taught me a really solid work ethic, how to listen, how to take notes, how you just need to help and chip in and be a go-getter and not overthink it, and how to just take on things and be a go-to girl that can just handle shit. That experience really groomed me. You want to be the girl that has the answers. You want to be the girl that can help. You want to be the girl that just has no drama and has her shit together. And I definitely thank my Vogue experience for that. I really adored my experience. It was hard. The expectations were high, but it was one of my favorite experiences of my life, 100%. Number 15, this is kind of random. I had my first kiss at 19 years old, so I'm 27, and yeah, that means I had my first boyfriend at, what, 20 years old? I definitely don't regret it being so old, but I definitely think I got a later start on the dating game, and which was definitely hard going to a liberal arts school. I came from a private all-girls school, and then I went to a liberal arts school where people are way more developed, way more experienced, but you know, you gotta trust your path in your life, and that's when I had my first kiss. I have 2 tattoos. I have a baby crucifix on my wrist. I will insert a close-up. And then I have another tattoo on my forearm right here of my dad's writing. I had him write faith, and I got that tattooed on my arm. 2017 was a really rough year for my family. My dad got diagnosed with bladder cancer, and he had a really intensive cancer surgery, and it was intense, chemo and all that. And this past year I really learned what faith meant, and I realized that faith is about being positive and strong when shit fucking sucks and it hurts and your heart's broken and you're emotional. But it's this headspace of like, this is gonna build you up and make you stronger, and you kind of have to take it with strides, take it a day at a time. So I learned that last year, one of my biggest learning curves, and so I got it tattooed on my arm because it was my dad's experience that really taught me that, and as well as he always told me growing up, you have to have faith. You can't see it, but you feel it, and that's why I got that tattooed on my arm. Number 17, my favorite animal is an elephant. I don't know why. I just think they're so cool and beautiful. Fact number 18, if I had to choose between a dog and a cat, I'd choose a dog. But I will say one of my friends, Puno, has the most adorable Persian cat. I'm gonna insert a photo here, and it kind of makes me want one. So who knows what the future holds, but maybe I'll dabble with some cats at some point. Fact number 19, I am single as fuck. I don't mind it. But then fact number 20 is I'm a hopeless romantic. So I definitely learned you can't fall hard on people, and not every guy you meet is gonna be the one. But yeah, I've been single since I was 21. So I've had my whole 20s of being single, and I definitely recommend it. I've dated, and you have to, I don't know, I've really enjoyed being single for my 20s. I've really figured out who I am, and I've gotten better at not being a hopeless romantic, because not every guy you meet or person or whoever you're interested in is going to be the one you're gonna marry. I definitely do believe in marriage, but I definitely believe people can be together and not be married. So yeah, dating is a whole world that I'm figuring out, and definitely something I want to be sharing more on my YouTube channel. I shared some blog posts about it. So yeah, that was 19 and 20, single, and I'm a hopeless romantic, but I'm getting better. I've gotten better and not being swayed by whoever you're interested in at that moment. Fact number 21, one thing I love about my personality is that I'm very positive, very upbeat naturally. When I'm sad though. So I definitely love being positive and staying in that space. I definitely, when things are hard and things are rough, I always find the silver lining of like, this is good, there's a reason this is happening. I think everything happens for a reason, and I like to figure it out and, you know, take what I can from hard situations and see how I can apply it to my future. I don't know, I'm like kind of deep. And I just love finding the good in the hard situations. Fact number 22, what is my personal style inspired by? And I wouldn't say there's one person, but I love fashion editorials. I love just the story that's portrayed in these editorials, the way things are layered. I definitely take a lot of inspiration from fashion editorials, and lately it's been Instagram. Instagram is popping off with all these fashion bloggers. One of the things about my personal style is I love comfort. I think it's being a California kid. I love a good pair of jeans. I love sneakers. I love heels. I love t-shirts and jeans and two pieces. I'm not like much of a dress girl, but I love layering pieces, and there's always an edge of like effortless and easy. I love easy. That's just my thing. I don't like complicated. I love a glam look, don't get me wrong, but my style is very effortless, very easy, and always affordable. Fact number 23, if I could meet anybody in this world, I would want to meet Oprah. She is just such an inspiring woman. I love how smart she is. She's brilliant. She's a boss. She's independent. And one thing that I really love about her is she's spiritual, and she has an amazing podcast that I totally recommend. I'll link it below. And she's all about sharing the truth, uncovering the truth, sharing history, and just all about learning and being your best and finding your strength. And oh, that'd be a dream to meet her and just, I don't know, just pick her brain and get inspiration from her. Fact number 24, my pet peeve, one of my biggest pet peeves is negative and rude people. Like, life's so short and precious. Why do you have to be an asshole? Why do you have to be a dick? And I think a lot of the times when people are mean and rude is because they have problems and they're going through shit emotionally. And I just think if people took the time to figure out how they're feeling and really see their emotions or see how their experiences have affected them, they could just stop acting out and being rude and mean to people. And I don't think people realize how their emotional and mental state can actually affect people and really be so damaging. That is my biggest pet peeve, when people just like don't handle their shit and they're just mean. Do not like that. Fact number 26, my favorite TV show. So I don't really watch a lot of TV. I don't really watch a lot of TV, so I don't have a favorite TV show. I will say I love Shark Tank. That show is just so inspiring, just to see what people have come up with, what they have created, how the business works of product development. Oh, I love that. It's my dad's favorite show. He watches it all the time too. But my favorite shows right now are on Netflix and Amazon. So if you have Amazon Prime, you can get access to all of these TV shows. Love it. And so on Netflix, I love Master of None with Aziz Ansari. He's so witty, so brilliant. It's about dating. Highly recommend it. I like Girl Boss, which Sophia Moroso created, the creator of Nasty Gal. She created a show. I thought that was such a cute show. And The Incredible Kimmy Schmidt. It's such a random show, but I find it so funny. Like, I'm literally laughing and giggling the whole time. And then the other show that I love right now, it's on Amazon, just came out. It's called The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. And it's such a good role. It's such a good piece. I love any show, any movie that empowers a woman to be independent badass. And this takes place in the 50s, so it is your classic wife, and she is supporting her husband, encouraging him to be a stand-up comic, but it shows that she was actually the funny one and the comedian, and just how witty she is. It's so good. Fact number 27, I've been traveling to Europe since I was 5 years old. I think that's actually really cool. That's because my aunt and my cousins moved to Europe when I was 5 years old, and we've been traveling and visiting them ever since. Fact number 28, I am only 5'1½", so I am petite. I am short. Fact number 29, one piece of clothing I cannot live without would be my Levi's. I love my vintage Levi's. I wear them all the time. They are just my little collection of happiness, and I've shared a couple videos on how to get those cool vintage Levi's, so I will link them above for you guys. If I had to decide between high heels and sneakers, I would definitely say high heels. I love the way they make every outfit look, but I would hope that I could keep one pair of sneakers, because I love to work out, and you need sneakers when you work out. You cannot work out in heels, so definitely a high heel chick. For 31, I am an amazing cook. And I love knowing that, because I always surprise my friends, and I can't take full credit, but I've learned everything from my mom. She's actually a chef, so she's taught me everything I know, and I love being able to cook. It's definitely the reason why she taught me to cook, because her mom died when she was 11 years old, so she had to teach herself a lot of things, and Lily was a big believer of this Chinese proverb that you give a poor man a fish and you feed him for a day, but you teach him to fish and you give him an occupation that will feed him for a lifetime. My mom definitely believed skills you need to have in life, and cooking and being able to feed yourself, especially on a budget when you don't have a lot of money, is so important. So I'm very proud of being a good cook, so thanks to my mom for that one. Fact number 32 is I have terrible eyesight. I wear glasses, but I'm wearing contacts. I wear contacts every day, but yes, I have very bad eyesight. Fact number 33, my favorite quote is be your own hero, and that's something my dad taught me. He believed that aspire to be your best, like you need to be your own hero and don't look up to other people and want to be like them. He was very much find your truth, find your passion, work hard, be you. And that's what's kind of interesting about the social media world I'm in. Like, he brought me up with that quote, but in this world, it seems to be successful, you have to be yourself, and it's very hard to be yourself and find your truth. I'm constantly figuring that out, and I think being surrounded by that quote all my life, and then really trying to develop my social media, just really develop my blogging and YouTube channel when I'm myself, people do like that more than other content I've shared. So I really love that quote, and I think we all need to take that quote and really use it, because we all have gifts and we all have strengths that, you know, if we're looking at other people trying to be like them, we won't develop the gifts and strengths that we are given in life. Number 34, I've known my best friend since I was 3 years old. I'm sure a lot of people already know that because it's one of like my favorite gifts in life. Yes, we met in preschool, and she is a lot. I have so much love for her because she is one of the big reasons why I'm able to blog and YouTube, not only because of my family and I'm able to live at home, but because she is the one that is there with me with all my videos and lookbooks and helping me shoot outfits for you guys. So if it weren't for her, I wouldn't be able to share this. So I have so much love and respect and appreciation for her. It's really cool to have somebody in your life that's known you as long as your family's known you. It's quite a gift. Fact number 35, my nickname growing up was Troll. My father called me Troll for the longest time because I have a lot of hair. Troll. It did stick though. My parents don't call me that anymore, thankfully, but I love trolls and I used to collect them as well. Fact number 36 is kind of a random fact, but I have an 81-year-old father, and I definitely don't think a lot of people have 80-year-old dads when you're only 27 years old. Definitely a lot of times growing up, people thought it was my grandfather, and I let them know that was my dad, not my grandpa. But I love him so much, and I'm so thankful for him being older, because that means because he was born in 1936 and he experienced a lot in life, and he has old school values that I was brought up with that I know a lot of people don't get to experience and aren't raised with, and so I'm very lucky for that. It's a catch-22 for me. It's like a double-edged sword. I love it and I don't like it, because to know that I'm not going to have my father around in my 40s like maybe some people do does kind of suck, and definitely kind of brings me down when I think about it. But you know, he's taught me so much, and he's definitely laid the foundation for the strong and independent woman that I am, and I'm so thankful for that. So I love him. Fact number 37, he also gave me one of my favorite pieces of jewelry. Jewelry is my Cartier Love bracelet, and I still can't believe I have one. My dad got it for me when I graduated grad school at USC. Fact number 38, I got my creative talents from my mom 150%. She can make an amazing meal with no ingredients. I don't know how she does it, but she can whip up a meal like no other. She's the one who taught me that you don't need to have a lot of money to have style, and style doesn't mean or equate to having a lot of money. So I definitely think, and she's definitely the one who showed me all of that. And then fact number 39 is that she is the person who encouraged me and supported me and definitely helped nurture my love for being creative in art. When I was 14 years old, she put me in fashion illustration classes. When I was in high school, she enrolled me in fashion design classes, as well as going to school. In the summer, I would go to these different workshops and summer school classes that were all creative and arts based, and I definitely learned and trained my eye at a very young age and how to be creative and it really taught me skills and really helped me realize, like, as a kid I thought I wanted to be a fashion designer, but then I took these classes and realized I hated sewing. And I think it's awesome if you can start young and start learning and honing in on your craft and what it is you love. You can really figure out what you want a lot sooner than you would have in college. And I know that's why a lot of people either say they don't know what they want to do, and I'm very, very lucky that my mom saw what I was passionate about and she encouraged me to take classes to develop it more. And I'm very lucky because that made me realize when I was in high school and when I realized when I was in college what I really loved doing. And it's definitely evolved. I definitely don't want to be a fashion designer. Then I thought I wanted to be a fashion editor. But as internet and media has grown, being that editor, having that editor job is the same thing of what I'm doing with blogging, because I'm editing content and sharing and curating what it is that I want to share with you guys. So I'm very lucky and thankful for my mom, because she's the one who definitely encouraged me and embraced and nurtured my love for creativity. Fact number 40, big deal breaker for me is drugs. 100%. I cannot stand people that do drugs. I have reasons behind it. I have family members that have bad addictions. I have a family member that messed up their life and has drug-induced schizophrenia. And I see the effects of what drugs can do to your body, and it's all based on your genetics. I've never smoked weed. No judgment for people. It has amazing medical benefits. I believe in that, but it's just something that always I stayed away from, because I saw what it did to my family, and I love life so much, and I think it's so precious, and I never wanted to take advantage or ruin the gift of life that I have. So I have to say drugs are a big, big deal breaker for me. My biggest goals in life is to be creative and inspire people to be the best versions that they can be. Always wanted to be an editor, a creative consultant, and I still want to do that. But lately I've realized I have a platform that I can start sharing what I find motivating and inspiring, which 2018, I'm gonna go with it and share with you guys. Fact number 42, if I wasn't pursuing a creative career, I definitely could see myself being a doctor or a lawyer. My mom says I'd be an amazing lawyer because, like I said, when I'm passionate about something, I just lay it out. I use my words, I make it happen, I defend, I fight for people I believe in. So that's what's kind of funny about that. But I would say a doctor, because I've always been curious about taking care of yourself, health. You know, being in gory, bloody situations doesn't freak me out. So, and especially too with, you know, my dad's medical family history of, you know, medical issues. I've been to the doctors a lot and hospital visits, and I even was at a doctor's visit with my dad, and this guy the doctor asked me, oh, are you in the medical field? You're very well versed in, you know, medical terms and whatnot. And I just thought it was funny, because I do have a curiosity for the medical field, and beyond thankful of how developed our medical industry is, you guys, how unreal how people can get cured for cancer, people are healing from cancer, diseases you can cure from. It's unreal. So yeah, I would want to be a doctor or a lawyer if I wasn't pursuing a creative field. Fact number 43, my favorite song right now is Martin Solveig's All Stars, and I'm gonna play a clip right now. But it makes me light up. Oh, I even love it. When I was in Paris a couple months ago, my mom and I danced to that song in Paris at night. I was a little tipsy, but it was one of my favorite moments with her. Fact number 44, have a weakness for French fries. I fucking love French fries. Oh, they so good. Sweet potato fries, regular fries, whatever they is. Literally, I love French fries. Number 45, I am a fitness junkie. I love to work out. It's how I de-stress, how I just get in the zone and step out of what it is I'm ever working on. It just has an amazing effect on my body. Not only physically, you get some nice muscles and some leaned out curves, but it has become my favorite way to chill out, de-stress, calm me down. It probably has a lot to do with endorphins you get from working out, but working out is my way to chill. Then my mom will even tell me when I'm stressed out or freaking out about something. She's like, did you work out today? And I'm like, no. And she's like, she'll go run, go get out, go run. So it's kind kind of funny. Bad fact number 46, 3 bad habits I have are I'm not that organized. I'm a little messy. It's like an organized mess, though. That's what I like to call it. I kind of spill things all over myself. It's really annoying. And I'm a little short-tempered when it comes to rude people, like assholes. Like if anybody has an attitude or giving that vibe and energy of being mean and rude, oh, girl. Or dude, whatever, I have no problem letting you know what's up. Don't talk to me like that. Don't talk to my best friend like that. Don't talk to my mom like that. Don't talk to anybody like that. I have no problem laying it down. So yeah, I have a bad habit of clapping back to people that really piss me off. Fact number 47, I'm a photographer. I don't show that often, but one of my side hustles is I do photography, and I do maternity shoots, family photo shoots, portraits of people. Fact number 48, I can't have caffeine for the life of me. It makes me moody, stresses me out. I wish I could drink coffee. I love the way coffee smells, but I sadly cannot drink coffee. Fact number 49 is the beach is my happy place. I am thriving, just living my best self. I'm just so beyond happy when I'm near water, by the sun and the ocean. It's the craziest thing, but anytime I'm stressed out, I always like think of the beach, or when or sometimes I'll even just go to the beach and just hang out, and it's just the way I like to decompress if working out isn't kind of being that outlet for me. But the beach is my happy place. Number 50, not one of my favorite truths. I get influenced really easy. It's very annoying, and proof of that is when I was about 12, 13, I begged my parents for a drum set for my birthday. So my birthday or Christmas, and I thought I wanted to be a drummer. Like I wanted to be a drummer, and I wanted to be I wanted to be in a cool girl band. I guess that was kind of I've always been into women empowerment and just being strong, and I begged my best friend, I said, get a guitar, we could have a band. So she got a guitar and an acoustic guitar, and I don't know, I want to say like I begged her to get one, but I think she might have wanted one, and I was like, do it, I'll get a drum set, we could have a band. And it just never stuck. I just wasn't good at learning. I don't have an ear for music. I know how to hold a beat, I can dance, but music is a whole other technique and gift that you are given in life. And yeah, so I got the drum set and just like wasn't good at learning. My parents will never let me live that one down because they bought me a beautiful drum set, and yeah, it was kind of a waste of money. But anyways, that's a good tip. If you're swayed easily and you really want something, like don't buy, like definitely take time, be patient, fill it out, go sample whatever it is, drum set, I don't know, take a couple classes before you invest in things, because that stuff's expensive. And my parents remind me all the time that I wasted money on a drum set because I thought I wanted to be a drummer in a girl band. But anyways, all right, so those are 50 facts about me. I hope you guys learned something new. If you have any questions that you want to know about me, please comment below. I'd love to answer them. You guys have a kick-ass 2018. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. I have some exciting content coming for you guys that I'm really excited about. Yeah, so I will let you go, and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye.